Oh, it's astounding. You know, it's absolutely wondrous. And I'm one who loves wonderful things, but yeah, I'm almost out of whooping. I would say maybe, optimist, oratorical contest, that sort of thing, that public speaking, definitely plays a part in it. Writing plays, standing up in front of audiences, whether it was poetry or little skits that you wrote for Sunday school. I think all of it played a part, and particularly my mother, who loved to go to the movies. I mean, we go for one movie and we come out 4 movies later. I don't know what was up with her blood sugar, but mine certainly plummeted. But so I know all of that fed me.
Well, Angela, I first became aware of during a play that she did in Washington, D.C., August Wilson's play, Joe Turner's Come and Gone. That's the first time I saw Angela Bassett. She was newly out of Yale, and I've watched her ever since, and she's just grown into she's a type of matriarch, really, in her own way. She's such a force. She's so smart. She's so committed. She's so graceful. I mean, she's everything you want to see, on screen. She's an absolute pro.
Huge fan of both.
Yeah.
Love Mel Brooks.
Did you grow up watching?
Absolutely. Young Frankenstein's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love his humor. Of course, Blazing Saddles. They're all classics. And I got the opportunity to meet him a few years ago. I was staying in a house on the same block that he lives on, and I would see him walking in the morning, and we had a conversation one morning. Not many times that I get starstruck, but it's somebody that I grew up with, who's a legend, and made wonderful movies.
I mean, just to see the way that he's just pioneered so much of even our sensibilities of what we find funny. And I think anytime I kind of can dig back, a lot of times when something's making me laugh and I kind of think about the root, I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of like that character. And then and then you kind of go back and you're like, Mel Brooks. I've talked to Apatow a lot about Mel Brooks, where we're just kind of nerd out on, man, this foundation for all of us. It's just so beautiful.
This whole lineup, I love this event. I got to come one other time when How to Train Your Dragon was nominated the second time, and it was so moving, to just be in a room celebrating icons, legends, pillars of the entertainment community and people who have inspired everyone else in the room. And the amount of time and hours I've spent watching Mel Brooks, worshiping Angela Bassett, and how many of us rely on the pillar that is Michelle Satter in our community. It's just such a delight to get to be at an event that is purely about really acknowledging and recognizing the people who changed our industry.
Oh my God, Mel Brooks is a genius. So much, I don't know why my mind went to Spaceballs. He's done so much great stuff, but I love that movie. I just love everything he does.